Hey, what's going on? So, in today's video, I just want to talk about the holidays, specifically the Christmas holiday. It's wintertime, and everybody is all super pumped about the holidays every year, and I'm always like referred to as the Scrooge because holidays are incredibly stressful and anxiety-inducing for me, and a lot of people around me don't feel the same way, so they don't understand how I feel. And all that's done over the years is just made me feel like weird and something's wrong with me, nobody gets me, and why don't I like the holidays? You know, why can't I just be normal like everybody else? And in the past, I used to try to fake it and like the holidays, you know, but that doesn't work. I faked it for a long time. I went into debt a few years trying to afford Christmas gifts, trying to make sure everything was right. There was a year that I spent a lot of money and put it all on my credit card to pay for Christmas, and you know, it took me a long time to recover from that when I wasn't making enough money to pay off my credit card as it was. So I know that a lot of people put a lot of emphasis in the gifts, and I think that's the big thing for me that I really don't like. The gifts, like, it's all about presents and how much money you spend and the whole Black Friday thing and all the nonsense that goes on with that stuff. And I don't dislike the family getting together and all that stuff. I think that's great. It's mainly just the emphasis on the commercialism of the holiday that I don't like, and the feeling like people look down on you when you don't do things their way. So I don't know, it's weird. But no, I'm down here at the lake right now, and it's a couple days before Christmas, and it's just, I don't know, this is a weird year because we're COVID and so many people are having strange Christmases, and I'm seeing online a lot of people are really upset about not being able to get together with family, or that they're gonna get together with family defiantly or whatever. And I'm like one of the people that's like, this is actually pretty great that we don't have to do this year, and I don't have to feel like I'm, you know, doing something that makes me uncomfortable. And as I'm down here by the lake, I don't know if you can hear this, but this is really cool. The ice has like broken up on the lake. And like, see that huge chunk of ice floating right there? That was like way over there when I got here. This is really neat. I mean, they're crashing and I can hear them clanking. They're like chimes. It's really cool. So anyway, back to holidays and Christmas nonsense. I know a lot of people love the holidays. They love Christmas. They love putting up the lights. They love doing the gifts, all that stuff. You know, my dad is huge into it. The last couple times I've stopped over just to, my shop is there, so I stop over to work in the shop, and he's been outside putting Christmas decorations up. He's like always decorating for some holiday. And Christmas is like this big one for him. He's got 3 Christmas trees and lights up, outside, inside, decorations up, outside, inside. It's just over the top, Clark Griswold type stuff, you know? And it's hard to be so like anti-Christmas in a family that is so pro-Christmas, and it's just difficult. This time of year is really hard. It's supposed to be all joyful and happy and everything, and so many people are, and for people like me, it just makes it even harder, you know, when we already feel weird and different, and then these holidays just illuminate all our imperfections, you know? So, I don't know, maybe you dislike the holidays and that's why you're watching this video. Maybe you were just curious because you know me and I posted this, maybe. But hopefully you got a little insight. I could probably talk about the holidays forever. You know, I spent a lot of time in therapy talking about Christmas and the holiday season because it affects me so much. And it generally a few weeks prior, like in the fall, when I start realizing the holidays are coming, I start dipping into a depression. And then through the holiday season, I'm wicked depressed, and then as we come out of the holiday season, I don't really pull out of it. And I have seasonal depression as it is, so when you pile that on top of it, it kickstarts me into seasonal depression really hard, and then that carries through the winter, and it's really tough. So I don't know, a lot of stuff of what I'm doing on this channel is just sharing my experience, sharing my struggles, because I know there's people out there that feel the same way that I do, and they feel different and they feel wrong for feeling this way, and I want you to know that it's okay. You know, you're not alone. I thought I was alone, and then over the years I found a few people here and there who feel the same way that I do, or similar to how I do, and that's all it takes, is to start finding some people to not feel quite so alone and quite so messed up and like you're different and what you do is wrong and how you think is wrong, because it's not wrong, it's just different. But it took a lot of time to get to the point where I'm at now, where I can realize that. And I've faded away from the gift giving over the years. You know, I used to, like I said, I got into debt over it, and then I started tapering off and doing different types of gifts. And one year I gave everybody, we just donated money to different charities for people, and then I just kind of told everybody I was done. I'm not doing it anymore. It causes me too much stress and anxiety, and if they want to go ahead and do that, they can, but the thought of having to go out to all those places and just searching endlessly for stuff just wasn't worth it to me. And then to feel like you give somebody something and they might hate it, you know, and you spend all that time and money, and people buy me stuff and I'm like, I wish they wouldn't buy me stuff, you know. I don't need more things, I don't need more stuff. And it's really hard because so many people are so deadlocked into this gift giving of Christmas thing that they don't see it any other way, and that's okay too, you know. It's okay that other people want to be super into this holiday and I'm not. And I need to remember that. Everybody has their own choices they can make in life. And they all look different for everybody. Anyway, that's my little ramble on the holidays. And if you got anything out of this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below so I know that I'm not alone. Leave me a comment if you want about your feelings on Christmas and the holidays, and if you're interested in more of these videos where I'm talking like a lunatic, subscribe to the channel. So, alright, see you on the next video.